Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about mainly three topics. First one is regarding least count. Next one accuracy, and the third one is precision. Okay? So now let's discuss about the first one called least count. So least count or limit of resolution of any instrument is the smallest value that can be measured. What is that? The smallest value can be measured in any instrument, and that is called least count, or it is also called limit of resolution. So let's discuss few examples. You please take your ruler. Take your ruler. If you take your ruler, which is the minimum value that can be measured using that instrument? Everyone, you can look at that one. You can see the minimum value that can be measured is equal to 1 millimeter. What is the value? 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter is the minimum value that can be measured using your ruler. Or we can simply say that if you take your ruler, this is the division you can see in the ruler. Right. How many divisions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 divisions are there. Maybe starting with the 0, maybe this one is 1 centimeter. So what is the least count? How you can calculate here? 10 division value is equal to 1 centimeter. Right? So what is the value of one small division? We can write the 1 centimeter divided by 10 divisions. That is equal to 0.1 centimeter. 0.1 centimeter. That is the equation. That is the value is given there about 1 millimeter. So what is the least count of your ruler? That is equal to 1 millimeter. Okay. Now look at the next example. If you take another instrument as your protractor, what is the minimum value that can be measured using your protractor? You can see the 1 degree is the least value that can be measured. Correct? Or if you take your watch, the watch is having the seconds hand. What is the minimum value that can be measured using your watch? It consists of the second hand. You can simply say that 1 second is the minimum value that can be measured. So least count of that watch is equal to what? 1 second. Now let me introduce two more new instruments. You may not be learned that one before, and that is the vernier caliper and screw gauge. What is that? Vernier caliper and screw gauge. So let's see the vernier caliper, the structure of vernier caliper. You can see here there are jaws are the, upper jaws are the, and here lower jaws are the, one strip is the. Now what we require here, two main part is the scale. One is the main scale and other one is called what? Vernier scale. So we will learn this one detail later. Okay. So the two scales you can see in the vernier caliper. So what we are doing now here, next one, vernier caliper. In vernier caliper, the two scales you can see, one is the main scale, other one is the vernier scale. So how to calculate the least count of vernier caliper? The formula for least count of vernier caliper is here. Least count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. Okay. Least count, we can also say that least count is equal to, one more formula is that is 1 MSD, that is main scale division, divided by number of divisions on vernier scale, number of division on vernier scale. Okay, let me read it once again. Least count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division, or least count is equal to 1 MSD, main scale division, divided by number of divisions on vernier scale. So usually the value you can write here, least count of vernier caliper is equal to 1 main scale division is 1 millimeter divided by number of divisions on vernier scale. Usually in our school we are using, that is the 10 divisions. So we can write the value as 0.1 millimeter, 0.1 millimeter, which is equal to what? 0.01 centimeter. Look at these values. Using ruler, you can measure, the minimum value is 0.1 centimeter or 1 millimeter. But using vernier caliper, you can measure up to 0.1 mm, less than 1 mm. So the vernier caliper is used to measure what? Very small thickness or very small measurement or very small measurement in length. Or we can say that 0.01 centimeter. The value we can measure in ruler is 0.1 centimeter. If you are writing in centimeter, here it become what? 0.01 centimeter. So my question is here, which instrument can be used to measure a very small value, or which instrument least count is too small? No doubt the answer is vernier caliper. Clear? So let me tell you the structure of the vernier caliper. You can see here. So main parts of this one is that there is a main scale. You can see main scale means just like the ruler, and there is just like a small portion like this you can see inside, and that is the vernier scale. Okay, that is 2 scales in that instrument, and is used to measure small thickness, diameter, or the depth of the any beaker, or the inner diameter, outer diameter, etc. So you will learn in detail later. Okay, this is just now introducing what is the least count of vernier caliper. I hope it is clear. Now one more instrument we are using to measure very small thickness, very small thickness, and that is the screw gauge. What is that? Screw gauge. So let me show you first of all what is the screw gauge. You can see the structure of screw gauge here. The screw gauge, and main parts of the screw gauge are, there is once again there is a main scale, you can see main scale, and another one there is a circular scale, you can see. It's a structure is different one. So we will detailed study will be later. So there is a circular scale is the, usually there on the circular scale there will be 100 divisions will be there, 100 small divisions will be there on that circular scale. It may vary, what we are generally using 100 divisions. And there is one more scale you can see inside that one, that is a 1 mm. This is 1 mm. That is a one minimum value can measure the what? 1 mm. Okay, so there is a main scale as well as a circular scale. Circular scale is also head scale. All right. So now let's discuss about the least count of screw gauge. Okay, least count of screw gauge. So here we are discussing now the next instrument is called screw gauge. Okay, structure you have already noticed that one. The least count of screw gauge is equal to, a formula is here, pitch divided by number of divisions on which scale? Circular scale. We can write the circular scale. Circular scale. Okay. So usually what we are generally using, and there are 100 divisions, small divisions will be there on the circular scale. So what we can write, the least count is equal to pitch. Usually the pitch of a screw gauge is equal to 1 mm. What is pitch we will discuss in detail later. Okay, so vernier caliper and screw gauge we are going to do the practical, so we will discuss later. So 1 mm divided by number of divisions on the circular scale is equal to what? 100, usually 100. So least count is equal to 0.01 millimeter. Now just imagine in millimeter, all the unit is in millimeter, just imagine. Now the same question I am asking once again. Which instrument among this one, ruler is the, vernier caliper is the, screw gauge is the, which instrument can be used to measure very small value? Here it is 1 millimeter is a small value can measure. Here it is a 0.1 millimeter can be measured. Here it can be measured 0.01 millimeters, which is the least value that can be measured here. That is a screw gauge. So screw gauge is what? Is used to, the instrument is used to measure very small thickness. Just like maybe the thickness of a paper or thickness of a small glass sheet, etc. Okay. So now just to compare this one, what is the value of least count? So once again, what is meant by least count? It is the minimum value that can be measured using any instrument, and it's also called what? Limit of resolution. I hope it is clear. Okay, now let's discuss about the accuracy and precision. What is meant by accuracy? If we can say that a value that we had measured is more accurate, we can say that only when the measured value is so close to the true value. Measured value is close to true value. So just an example, one object. There is one object, okay, a small object is there. You are going to measure it, measure the length of this one. So each one you are measuring. The actual value is 2.5 centimeter. Just imagine 2.5 centimeter. One student measured this value, he got 2.3 centimeter. Another student measured with the same instrument and he got 4 centimeter. Just an example. Which one is more close to the true value? So already true value is given the 2.5 centimeter. So among this A, B, which one is having maximum close to the true value? Definitely you can say that the value of B, the measured value of B is more close to the true value. So what we can say that the student B, right, the student B value is more accurate. Student B is more accurate. So what is meant by accuracy? You can see the definition. It is the closeness of measured value to the true value, and that is called what? Accuracy. Now let's discuss about what is meant by precision. So first and foremost point regarding the precision is, precision depends upon limit of resolution. Precision depends upon limit of resolution. Or simply we can say that the precision depends upon the least count. Precision depends upon least count. Now, in order to understand what is the difference between accuracy and precision, just imagine another example here. Once again, the same type of example we can take it. One object. Its true value, the length of the true value is given the length of this object is given the, that is maybe 5.776 centimeter. 5.776 centimeter. My question is here, how this value is measured? Definitely using an instrument, right? What is the least count of this instrument? What is the minimum value that can be measured? So in order to see that one, you can see here the minimum value that can be measured using that instrument is 0.001 centimeter. 0.001 centimeter. That is the least value that can be measured using that instrument. Those who measured this value. And we are imagining that this is a true value. Now you just imagine student A is measuring the same object with an instrument having least count is 0.01 centimeter. Student B is measuring with an instrument having least count is equal to 0.001 centimeter. Okay, 0.001 centimeter, and they got the value. They measured value. I'm writing here simply an example only. 5.76 centimeter. First student A got the value 5.76 centimeter. So he is using an instrument having least count is 0.01 centimeter. So he got, there is only two decimal, 5.76 centimeter. Student B, he got the answer as, you see this answer as 5.538 centimeter. 5.538 centimeter. I hope it is clear. This is a true value, 5.776 centimeter. He was using an instrument having least count 0.001 centimeter. Correct? Student A is using an instrument having least count 0.01 centimeter, and he got the value 5.76 centimeter. Student B, he is using an instrument having the least count or limit of resolution is 0.001 centimeter, and he got the value 5.538 centimeter. My question is here, which measured value is close to the true value? Of course, there is no doubt. This is 5.776, here 5.76, here 5.5 only. So which is the more accurate reading here? More accurate value is getting for student A. Student A. Okay, so you got the accuracy. What is in accuracy? It is a measured value is so close to the true value. Now look at the next question. What is the next question is that which value is more precise? Which value is more precise? So as we already discussed, precision depends upon the limit of resolution. Limit of resolution. So which one, you can see here, which one is having least count or very small limit of resolution? That is a student B. That means student B can measure a limit of resolution or the limit up to, see, 3 digits, see, or 3 decimals he can measure. That means 5.538. What will be the next value? 5.539. What is the next value? 5.539 after 5.540, etc. So during that time, student A can only measure 2 digits only. I mean 2 decimal point only. So we can simply say that the more precise value is student B. More precise value is for more student B, where more accurate value for student A. So I hope it is clear. So what is meant by accuracy and precision? So precision depends upon the limit of resolution. How much we can measure the smallest value. How we can measure the very smallest value. That is using this instrument. Okay. So this is the main difference between accuracy and precision. As a conclusion, we can say that the first value is more accurate but less precise. But the second value is less accurate but more precise. I hope it is clear. Thank you all of you.